Hey guys, it's Random Travis, and we are back with Let's Play Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, episode B3, part 18. And last time we left off, right at this screen, we were about to fight Sho, and I gotta choose someone to fight with. And we're playing as Labras, so, we'll go ahead and fight as Labras.
Finally!
Seriously? Nice to meet you.
No, do better. Do better. Do better.
Our turn. Go
Oh, I'm sorry. I can tell by his voice this it shows Nazuki. But I mean, they're technically the same person.
Damn it.
Take this! Take this!
Me.
Alright, that was a quick, refreshing victory.
Okay, that was easy. Time to continue with the story. The persona wearing the golden mask disappears as if melting into thin air. But the defeated master of the persona doesn't appear to be as wounded as he should be. He looks up into the sky with a somewhat absent-minded expression.
I've lost. The vessel will still be completed. You will not stop the creation of this boy's world.
He must have taken an immense amount of damage. No normal person should be able to even move after taking a beating like that. And yet, Minazuki-kun is trying to stand up. A certain thought crosses my mind. The will to stand and fight for someone else, no matter how wounded you may be. How Yukari-san and the others rushed to Inaba with me to rescue Mitsuru-san's team when they had been captured. How Yukun and his friends are fighting to protect this town. Minazuki-kun's reason for fighting is no different from ours.
Minazuki-kun, so you do understand.
Not another word, lout. I won't let anyone get in the way.
The reaction from the Pumadusk has been fading, but suddenly it grows fierce and powerful, making the air around him tremble. He's still...
Tsukiyomi! Whoa!
Ah! Look out! You guys!
His persona appears and sweeps the area around him, causing debris to rain down upon us. Okay.
Whoa! This isn't good!
Labras!
The instant Minazuki-kun disappears above us, another quake hits. I don't know why I said quick. This one is so severe that we can barely stay standing. Every surface begins to undulate like a living being, and large cracks run through the floor. One crack spreads into an actual crevice, separating me from the others. From beneath our feet, lost from view in the fog gathered around the tower, something dark is rushing towards us with a deafening roar.
Is that a horde of shadows? Koromaru!
On the opposite side of the cleft from me, okay, Ken-kun and Koromaru-san summoned their personas to fight the Horde of Shadows. Hikari-san and Junpei-san follow suit. It's an insane number of shadows. The Horde of Shadows crawls up towards us, making the tower's outer walls appear to be a swirling black mass. Soon Yukari-san and the others will be...
Lapras, go!
Huh? Don't look back, there's no time!
Go! We know what it's like to have to say goodbye. But you'd better come back to us.
That's right. I want to save him just like everyone saved me. If I don't go after him this instant, I'll never get another chance. A set of stairs leading up into the red frog. Yes, leading up into the red frog. The red fog is ahead of me. I can pursue him now.
Everyone, thank you! I will protect this world!
And I'll do it for the sake of everyone else, no matter what. I charge up the long, winding staircase, up so far that I feel as if these stairs will continue all the way up until the moon itself. Up to the moon itself. What is waiting for me at the top? I don't know. It's probably going to say to be continued. Look, I was right. Oh, yes. Oh, God. How many? Okay, no, it did go down further. Good. Yeah. This one's been going on for 7 minutes, so I might as well continue. The higher I climb, the thicker the red fog seems to get. The sounds of battle below me have faded away as I go further and further up. Suddenly, a deep blue shape appears in my red-tinged vision. I stop. Ooh, scary.
Oh my! It seems we
Theodore.
meet again, Lapras.
You're Theodore, right? Still looking for your sister? I don't think she's around here, though.
No, I have stopped looking for her. Even had I found her, what I wish to know can no longer be learned from her. What I yearn for is something that I must discern for myself. You all have taught me that.
Huh. I guess you've changed a little too, Theodore?
Do I seem so? Watching you has broadened my spectrum a bit.
Yeah,
Oops.
I figured something out during all this fighting, too.
I skipped that a little too soon.
Oh? May I ask what that is?
Oh, sure. It ain't anything mind-blowing, though. I just felt that the bonds you form with people get passed along and only keep spreading.
I see. That is intriguing.
Yukon and the others got hurt trying to save me. I want to save Shokun, even if it hurts me. We all keep butting heads over and over. But the banner of friendship ain't just for show. It's what lets you go against someone while still trusting in them.
My, how surprising. Your expression is completely different from the last time I met you.
You think so? I can't tell for myself.
There's no doubt. You've likely grown during these events. That must be it.
Grown.
I'm a machine. I have a cold metallic body, and it'll be an eternity before that changes. But if Theodore says that I've grown, then he must be talking about my heart. The warm memories that everyone has given me. It's not just some data that was inserted into my memory. It's ingrained into me, somewhere much deeper within myself.
While I watched you, I was thinking to myself as well. What is the reason you fight? What supports you? And what do you wish to protect through these battles? I have a feeling that I'm coming close to reaching the answer, even if I only have a faint idea for now.
Huh?
doing something for someone else. All of you gathered here are connected by that common thread of emotion. You call them bonds, and those bonds guide you towards what you wish for.
Our wishes.
And my sister must have left that room with a wish, just like you. That is how I understand it.
He's right. Theodore's words illuminate my own inner feelings. What we yearn for, what we believe in, that's what we wish to show Shokun. They're all our own wishes. They're all our own. Yeah, Jesus. How we think about someone and do things for those people. It's because we wish for that person to be better, for the whole world to shine just a bit brighter. And now I'm wishing that Shokun can learn how wonderful this world truly is.
Thanks, Theodore. You're awesome.
Huh? I'm awesome? Is that so? It does have a nice ring to it, though.
Okay.
Oh, I shouldn't be keeping you here. You're going to go fulfill your wish, no? Please, proceed.
Thanks, Theodore.
I wish you luck.
With those final words, Theodore disappears, melting into the fog. The powerful enemy waiting for me up ahead may swallow me whole, but I won't lose. I have the wishes of everyone supporting me. I'm sure those wishes will reach Shokun's heart as well. I thank Theodore for boosting my spirits as I pick up the pace and climb the stairs with a clearer head. Was that the end? No. Okay.
There it goes again.
Another quake rocks the tower, and I have to crouch down to keep from staggering. It feels like these earthquakes are growing more and more frequent, even as the shaking itself grows stronger and stronger. There's no doubt that an indescribable powerful force is getting closer and closer. Jeez.
Lapras! Can you hear me?
Fukusan, these tremors are crazy. Are you all okay?
Tons of shadows are pouring out and... Don't worry, I'm with the others.
It seems Fukusan's group has been trying to catch up with us after Yukon and the others recovered enough to move on. While they were about halfway up the tower, a ton of shadows suddenly began to attack them, and right now they're preventing those shadows from coming up through the tower towards us.
Anyway, I got in contact with Kikuno-san earlier. There's something I need to tell you. We discovered the password to the file that I gave you before. It's King of the Fall.
The files on the memory card that Kikuno-san has given to me before I left the helicopter. I forgot all about them during the fierce battles that I've been in up until now. Those files might contain the clues that lead to bringing this case to an end.
Thanks, Fukusan. I'll give it a try.
She told me that Mitsuru-senpai figured it out. We're counting on you, Lapras.
Oh wait, I don't have to read that. After Mitsuru-san and the others rescued the rest of the Inaba Persona users at Junes, they strive to make it back to the tower in order to intercept the shadows that are flooding the town and converging on this place. With a sigh of relief over hearing that everyone is safe, I find the protected file and try to use the password Fukusan gave me. Password accepted. Opening file.
This...
I instantly have access to the full contents of the data. The locked file seems to be details of Shuji Ikuki's personal experiments. The dates are marked as taking place in 1999, and the test subject's name is Sho Minazuki.
A strong reading is getting close. Lapras, be careful!
I continue reviewing the data while Fukusan cautions me, and I prepare for another fight. The stairs eventually come to an end, a bizarre sight quite different from anything I'd seen until now leaps into view.
is this place?
The strong wind blowing here keeps the fog from becoming too thick. This wide space is made of what appears to be red marble, and vibrant green patterns run through it like blood vessels. Pillars that appear to be stylized flames stand around us, casting eerie shadows onto the lustrous floor. Floating near the center is a crystalline object that appears to be slightly taller than I am. It emits a bluish-green light. On closer inspection, I see golden particles clinging to that rotating object. Are those the persona fragments from our past fights? As I walk step by step across the hard red floor, I approach the young man standing by the crystal. At his heel is a man in a suit. Who could that be? Beginning facial scan, searching records. Results found. Toru Adachi, the man who was arrested last year as the perpetrator of the case that Yukon and his friends solved. What could he possibly be doing here?
You again, you goddamn robot? Damn you for coming all this way. This son of a bitch betrayed me too. All of you are completely useless. And I can't even get an answer from him either.
I don't know what happened before I got here, but Shogun seems furious. He places a foot on Adachi-san's body and leans heavily on it. Adachi-san groans faintly. Thank goodness he's still alive. It seems he's just unconscious.
Hey, scrap for brains. What happened to him? Where the hell's Minazuki?
I don't know. He fought us and...
Huh? You guys did something to him? Bullshit, that's impossible! He's strong. As strong as me. And there's no way in hell that he'd lose to some goddamn pest like you!
Shokun, there's something I want you to hear. It's about your father.
Shogun is currently very unstable, much like when I met him earlier. Averting his eyes from the truth and trying to forget everything about himself. How he is right now is how I used to be just a short while ago, before I met Yukon and Mitsuru-san. I was able to overcome it thanks to everyone, but Shogun is cowering just like I was. And knowing that the truth Fukusan entrusted me with may hurt him more makes my heart ache.
Shuji Akutsuki, your father, embedded a plume of dusk into your body for his own research. But because the persona ability didn't awaken in you, you entered a vegetative state. And then Akutsuki threw you away. Is that right?
Just when I was wondering what shit you were gonna spew after coming all this way. Did you come to rub salt in my wounds, you goddamn bastard? Yeah, that's right. That piece of shit tossed me aside. He was the only one. The only one in my world, and he did that to me. I already know that he was a goddamn bastard, so what? It doesn't matter. He was all that I had in the world.
Shokun.
This world's so fun, isn't it? Full of shitty bastards, always pressing in on you. It's so awesome. I'd rather be alone forever than spend another second having to deal with another dipshit ever again. So you can all just disappear.
That ain't true. You don't really want to be alone at all.
Huh? You broken piece of junk. Have you finally lost it for good? I won't be totally alone. I'll be beside myself, laughing at how stupid you are. Huh?
It's a micro-memory card. Your father, Shuji Akutsuki, recorded the experiments he did to you on it. Listen to this, from a report on Project Puppet Master.
Subject name, Sho Minazuki.
Soon after beginning his training, his abilities have reached what one would call an astounding level. Muscle strength, agility. Physically, he surpasses normal specimens. Special mention must be made of his abnormally aggressive nature. For example, in combat training, Sho will attempt to utterly destroy his opponent until we force him to stop. The depth of his fury is unfathomable, but having no rational or mental breaks based on his rationality makes him an ideal weapon.
This voice, this new person voicing Shuji for some reason, I do not like it. It sounds so weird.
Psychological analysis suggests that Sho is attempting to gain a connection to others by hurting them, as a result of our teachings. If he continues to grow, he'll be extremely valuable to our research. Luckily, the boy seems to adore me as a father figure. That will be useful.
You see? The reason you're hurting everyone is because you want a connection with them. It's because of the experiments he did on you, and because you weren't taught any other way to connect with people. That's incredibly sad.
Is that all you have to say?
Shokun!
Yeah, he's right. So what? What do you want me to do? If I really want a connection with the world, and destroying it is the only way I know how, then what's wrong with me trying to destroy everything? The same goes for you, you piece of trash. You want a connection with me? You want a bond with me? Then I'll shred you to pieces!
Shokun draws his two swords, almost spitting with rage. His eyes are clouded with madness and malevolence. His stare itself feels like blades piercing into me. Whenever Shokun gets this worked up before, that other person would step in, but it doesn't happen now. As Shokun draws closer to me, the plume of dust within me stirs a little. I whisper back to it, feeling the presence inside.
Yeah, it's okay. Thanks for leaving this to me. Shokun, if you don't know any other way, then I'll go head-to-head with you your way. And then, I'll make sure you hear me out.
This needs to end soon. We're at the past 20 minutes now.
Final. Fight!
Two fights in this video. So far, at least.
Hurry up!
No, it's not over yet. I have nothing. No one at all. If this shitty world won't give me anything, then I'm gonna see it destroyed, no matter what!
Shokun is on his knees and he desperately tries to regain his feet by leaning on his swords, his face contorted in pain. The dangerous aura I felt from him before, the battle isn't weakening. On the contrary, it's becoming stronger.
Shokun, do you really think you were alone?
Of course I was. What do you know? I was always...
No, Shokun. You were never alone. There's more in that file. Do you remember why you went into that coma?
How should I know? I took the medicine Ikutsuki gave me, went into a machine, and...
It was an experiment Ikutsuki set up to erase Minazuki-kun.
Dad tried to erase him? Why?
After transplanting the Plume of Dusk, you didn't awaken to a persona. Ikutsuki's plan was already a bust at that point. But after a while, Ikutsuki learned there was another personality in you, inside the Plume of Dusk. That was the change in you. At first, it seems like Ikutsuki was interested in that other you, too. But the new you was different, and wouldn't listen to what Ikutsuki said at all. That other you awakened to a persona, destroyed the test facility, and then tried to kill Ikutsuki.
Huh? Bullshit! That's not true! Why would he try to kill my dad?
You really can't figure it out? Minazuki was trying to protect you.
Shogun could only find a connection with other people by hurting them. As a result, that distanced him from everyone. Feeling that the world had rejected him, Shogun chose to destroy the world instead. But Minazuki-kun had supported Shogun through all of this. The other self said that he would fight for that boy. Minazuki-kun feels the same way. Shogun does. The only way to do anything is through hurting others. But he's doing it to protect Shogun.
He was still unstable then and got captured. After that, Ikutsuki tried to erase Minazuki-kun while leaving the persona. Do you get it now, Shokun? It was Minazuki-kun and his power of a bond that supported you.
That's bullshit! That's not...
Shogun clasps his head in his hands and falls to his knees. My head hurts. This is Shogun's pain. Shogun's world consisted of being denied by everyone and only being accepted by the other person within him, Minazuki-kun. I've mercilessly, whatever, screw it, I shattered that, and I'm trying to draw him into our own world, the real world. That world that is nothing but a place to fear him, a place of fear to him. I know how difficult it is for him to accept it.
Ha! What's this sob story going on over here?
Okay. We are almost half an hour into this. I think this is probably a good-ish place to stop, since it's pretty clear General Teddy's about to come in. I guess we're pretty close to the end, because that last little dialogue option thing is near the end, like incredibly close to the end. Thanks for watching. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you next time, and hopefully what will be the finale. If not, it'll be close to the finale at least. I will see you next time.